Guys, today I wanted to show you what I'm doing with these cute little bells I got from Target. So I got a whole bunch of different ones. I'm going to be doing different projects with each one. Apparently, I got 7 of them.
Wow, okay.
I didn't realize I had so many. There's a couple of them I think it's these ones right here. I'm going to put these 3 together. But I don't really want them silver. I mean, if you like this, it's actually really pretty, this galvanized look. I don't mind it. But I'm actually going to paint over these and make them more of a antique brass look. So right now I'm sitting here taking off the twine because I am going to spray paint these with brass spray paint. I never noticed this obviously when I grabbed them, but look how much twine they give you. Which is actually nice because I will be using this twine. I'm going to reuse it to string some of these together. But look at this. That's a lot of twine that was on there. So here is the spray paint I'm actually going to be using. I got this from Hobby Lobby. It's just called Brass. It's by Krylon. I shook this up pretty well and I'm going to go ahead and spray it. I figured since I'm spraying these, I might as well go ahead and do this tree. Because I did say in a previous video, I didn't like how gold it was. So I'm going to kind of mute this down a little bit. I'll show you how I'm going to do this with spray paint. So I'm going to first give a coat to the silver ones. I'm not really going to worry about that one right this minute. And I'm lightly misting so there are no drips. I want to do this in layers and build my way up. So the main reason I actually spray paint this right on my porch, it's an enclosed porch, because it's cold, but today is actually pretty warm. I just opened the door to let some of the particles outside, and look at the sun. It is out. So I'm actually going to move this outdoors and finish this off. I want to just continue spraying these pieces until they're completely covered. Alright, so now that they're fully coated, I'm just going to set them upright. I even did the inside a little bit. So if it was like showing, I didn't do all of it, but just like this around the edge. And then I'm going to go through and spray paint them with the chalkboard black spray paint. And to do that, I'm just lightly misting like this. Pretty far away, probably like 10 inches, 12 inches away from the thing, and just, oops, the wind blew it. Just spritz it like that. So now that my bells are dry, these 2, the ones that are kind of curved in that say let it snow, I'm just going to take these 2 and I'm going to pop them right here into my wreath. I'm going to use the twine that it came with, just double up on it like this, and then string it through both of these so they're kind of hanging together. There, I just did some knots right here so that they would stay in place. I'm going to try to put the let it snow like towards the back because I don't really want to see that. Even though this line's here, I kind of like that you can see that. Hang it back up. I think that looks so pretty with the bells. I literally love the way it looks. I think it turned out so good. I love that brass effect. It was so simple to do. I mean, honestly, a little bit of spray paint can go a long way. I do think it looks like really old and tarnished, especially with that matte black spray paint on the top. Just adds a little bit more interest to the brass bell. These look so much better than the silver. Comment below what you would rather do, the silver or the brass. Or antique brass, I should say. They're so pretty. I love the way this looks. I mean, it is a little bit weird. I can see the string. I might have to adjust that so it's more like this, like up there. I don't know. I wanted them like staggering, but It just doesn't look right on camera. Okay, I went ahead and adjusted it off camera just so it looks a little bit better. It does say let it snow, but I don't really mind it. It's whatever. I like the way the bells are hanging a lot better. You can't really see much of the twine, and I like how one's higher than the other, and they're kind of like staggered like that. Looks so, so cute. I'm so happy with how this wreath turned out. If you don't want to go through the trouble of making all of this like what I did, you could probably buy a wreath from Target. I think around $30–40 that already includes your brass bells. I think they offer a variety of wreaths that have bells. They have ceramic bells, silver bells, all kinds of different ones. So I would go ahead and check out your local Target, see what you can find, or go ahead and follow what I did. $20 wreath comes with the larger pine cones. Added in a few of the free pine cones that I baked and did this little DIY, $3 each. So this was about $20. These right here were $3 each, so that was $6. So we're at $26. And the berry pick was $3 at Target as well. Altogether came to about $29 plus tax, $30 for this gorgeous wreath. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. So, so cute. All right, let's find out what else I'm going to do with the other bells. So I wanted to add just a few more bells to my decor over here that you guys saw in my previous video, Decorate With Me Part 1. So these ones are the straight ones, and I have 3 of these ones. This is how they turned out. I just think they turned out beautifully. And these ones say Merry Christmas on them. So I'm going to go ahead and hang these ones up. I'm going to do them kind of staggering like this on that twine that they came with. All I'm going to do is just take a piece of twine. I'm like folding the twine in half ways like this. I'm going to put these through here. Then just tie off where you want the bell to kind of hang like this. Then we'll just take another piece of the twine, fold it in half. Now this bottom piece kind of is already tied right here. And I want my next piece to be hanging from that. So I'm gonna actually put this piece of twine through there so these 2 pieces are hanging like that. Then we'll go ahead and tie on another bell. So I'm just doubling up basically on the twine and tying the bells together to make my own little kind of, not really garland, but just so they hang like this. And I'm tying these knots so that they have somewhere to kind of sit and rest and not like slide all over the place. Trying to evenly space these 3 bells out, and that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna hang like this. Now the piece that's hanging here, I'm probably just gonna leave it. Like, I don't really mind it. It has something on the bottom. And then up here, I can kind of tie a knot so I have somewhere to kind of hang this up. And then I was thinking just putting them over here where the stockings and stuff are. Just hanging like on the end. It kind of just balances out the side because over on this side, I have all the garland kind of hanging off of the shelf. So over here, we have the stockings and the bells. And I put them like this. One of them, the one in the middle says Merry Christmas. The other 2 are backwards, so you don't read Merry Christmas. And I just had to slightly move over my candle. That way they'd be able to hang. There is some trees and stuff in the back of it, but the bells really stand out right there. I wish I had a little bit more greenery to cover this up, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. I'm just loving all the decor pieces. I know it is kind of a lot going on here, but I absolutely love it. It just really gives me, like I said, forest vibes. Like I'm literally in the forest. And look at these trees, how they glisten with the glitter pieces that are on them. I think they're so, so pretty. Oh my gosh. And I did add like some of these ornaments in here, but I think I'm going to move them. They're just sitting here for now. Like this one really doesn't go. That looks better. I also found this ornament and added this one in as well. I think it goes with the colors. It's really big, and I thought it would look a bit too much on my Christmas tree because my Christmas tree is a bit smaller. I don't want to add like a huge ornament that's like 6 inches big. So for these two bells, I'm actually tying the twine back on, kind of similar to what was already previously there. So I'm putting these two ends together, and then it's like this. This is already like tied, and I'm just stringing that through, and then opening this up, pulling these two through that to create this kind of knot right here, so that it's able to hang like this. Then on the top, I'm tying a knot right here so that it has somewhere to kind of hang like this, so we can hang it somewhere, you know. Then with these two leftover pieces, I'm just gonna tie like a loop and make like a cute little bow, just like that right there, which was kind of similar what was going on already. Just make my pieces kind of even, and there you go. We have this cute little kind of bow that's tied at the top, and that's what they look like. It kind of just looks a mess, but that's fine. I still have yet to like really decorate up in here above my kitchen, so that will probably be in another video, but I figured I could add in these cute little bells. I was thinking just putting them right over top of this little piece so that they're just hanging right here on either side of the shelf, and that will really bring in like a Christmas feel on my shelf without doing too much. I did add up here these little star lights that I got from Dollar Tree. They're not staying very well. And then I also added this little piece up here that's kind of Christmas greenery. I probably will take away like this up here. I'm not too sure all what I'm going to put up there because I'm thinking just adding a few more greenery pieces and then calling it a day, which I could probably do that right now. So I really actually just enjoyed this little area up here. I wanted to note my light fixture right up here. My light fixture is brass, so it really does match the bells pretty well. I kind of like how this area is looking right now, but I think all I'm going to do is just pop in these little pine cones and put them in this little bowl up here. I think that will add a little bit of texture and interest, just like that. That just kind of brings in a little bit more Christmassy vibes. I don't really want to change a lot up there, so that's what's going to happen. I feel like I need to fix these little pieces of twine, though. Alright, well, that's pretty much what I'm going to do up there. I don't even really like the starlights, but hey. This works. Thank you so much for watching today's video and supporting my channel. It means so much to me. I hope you enjoyed these brass bells. I hope you give it a try. Let me know down below in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!